I really hope Elon Musk stops smoking that dank weed for just a second to build us an exit strategy, because clearly this world does not want us here anymore. It's not like we can really blame it. It seems pretty clear to me that we are just not welcome here anymore. Over the past couple days, Hurricane Isaias? Hurricane I went through Western Africa and Eastern United States and did a tremendous amount of damage, knocking out power to over 300,000 homes, killing, it seems, at least 11 people, and now it's heading for Canada. So what we really needed right now was a hurricane. It seems like the worst of Hurricane I is behind us, so Canada should be fine. Speaking of Canada being fine and the United States not being fine, let's talk about COVID-19. COVID-19 continues to be a huge problem, both worldwide, but especially in the United States. Please do not underestimate this virus. So far in the United States, we've had around 5 million confirmed cases, and currently we have around 50,000 new cases each day. And in total, we've had around 160,000 deaths, with 1,000 more deaths each day. And these statistics are very depressing, considering that we are only around 4% of the global population, but we currently make up around 23% of the global deaths. Looking at this holistically, I think that we all have to admit that the United States did not do a good job in preparing for and in handling this virus. We are one of the most advanced countries in the world, and yet we are so far behind the other advanced countries in terms of our response. We didn't take the virus seriously. We had a lot of people in leadership positions, especially the president, downplaying how impactful this virus will be, and we have a lot of people opposing safety measures such as wearing a mask. This was all in the past, and it does not mean that we have to be like this going forward. We do not have to be prideful and say that the United States is great, we did a great job, and just we need to keep doing what we're doing and it'll go away. No, we have to admit our faults, what we did wrong, and we need to change. We need to take this more seriously. We need to wear a mask. We need to reopen things safely, and we can beat this virus. It is really a shame hearing the president constantly cherry pick his statistics to make it seem like the United States is doing great in terms of this virus when we are clearly not. It really seems that he is putting what other people think of him above the lives of Americans. We are not doing well in terms of this virus. We need to do better. We can do better, and we will do better. A vaccine is being produced very quickly due to the amount of resources that are being poured into it. More Americans are wearing masks. It seems like these numbers are starting to wake people up. The only thing I ask is please do not let politics get in the way of doing what is safe and doing what is right. We are all in this together, no matter what our political beliefs are. Put that aside. Do what's safe for you, for your neighbor, for your family, and we will get through this pandemic much, much faster. In other terrible news, there was a massive explosion in Beirut. If you haven't seen it, here's the clip. It is really terrifying, but here it is.
And there you can see the enormity of what appears to be a secondary explosion. Whether that was, it could well be the first explosion.
It's obviously just terrifying. This explosion killed over 100 people and has injured over 1,000. The cause of the explosion is very unclear so far. There was a buildup of ammonium nitrate in a warehouse, which is the direct cause of the explosion, but whether this was just a freak accident or a bombing or an act of terror, we don't know yet. I mean, it's sad when you're wishing that this was just a terrible accident, because if this was an act of war or terrorism, it's just unbelievable that someone would do that during these times. The best we can do is just send our best wishes to Lebanon and Beirut and to anyone that was affected by this. It's just awful. It's just another terrible thing to happen in 2020. And that's about it. It seems like 2020 is just the year that the world told us to get the fuck out, and can't really blame it, honestly, but whatever. It is what it is. I mean, hopefully things will get better going forward. I've said that to myself at least 3 times this year, that it's gonna get better, and that keeps getting worse, but it has to get better eventually, so always staying optimistic. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe and like, and have a good day. Please be safe. See ya.